So what really impressed me about the leadership of Sayyed was his ability to focus on the cause of the problem rather than the symptoms. He, despite being a Shia Muslim cleric, was able to recognize that this emphasis on ethnic or religious differences was a tool used by the enemies of the people of the Middle East to keep them divided and fighting in order that they could be exploited and plundered and kept down. And so while fighting for the people of Lebanon, so made it very clear that the Lebanese struggle was a part of a wider struggle of all the peoples of the Middle East against Zionism, and that Zionism was not the ultimate enemy. Zionism itself, the Israeli settler colonial state, was a creation of and a tool of Western imperialism. The imperialists founded Israel and continue to use Israel and Israeli Zionism as a weapon against the Arab and all the wider Middle Eastern peoples to enable them to plunder the resources of the Middle East and keep the people of the Middle East from determining their own future and using their own resources for their own development, and understood this very well. That's why, as well as building an army that was capable of defending Lebanese sovereignty and the Lebanese people from Zionism and from imperialism, he always put the resistance forces at the service of the wider movement. The Lebanese fighters made huge sacrifices in support of Palestine. They made huge sacrifices in support of Syria. They have worked with people across religious divides, across ethnic divides. They've understood that the main enemy is imperialism. And Hassan always said, and it remains true today, that the struggle of all the people of the Middle East will not be over until imperialism itself has been ejected from the region. The destruction of the settler colonial ethno-apartheid state of Israel is one step along that journey, but ultimately the victory is won when all the imperialist powers, all their bases, all their influence is out of the Middle East, and the people there can determine their future for themselves.